start standing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean to the side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lean the other way. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, swan dive, let go. Really let the space increase between the spinal vertebra. Head hangs heavy. You can shake the head no. Maybe nod the head yes. Just to really let that head hang. Feeling the stretch in between each of the vertebrae. And we're going to take the feet, heel them apart. I don't know how to say that. Let go even deeper into that forward fold. Plant the left hand. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, release. Inhale, switch, twisting to the left. Exhale, release. Inhale, twist right. This time, bending this left knee so that you can lean over a little bit. Maybe twisting a little deeper. Exhale, release, come back through center. Inhale, switch to the other side. Exhale, release. Then we're going to bring the heels in, but keep the toes out, and we're going to sink down into Malasana, or yogi squat. Now this is really deep in the hips, so if you can't get down that far, it also works to come up to about here, so that you're just not quite as deep. You can also take a block and set it beneath your bottom if you'd like. So from here, we're going to breathe here for just a moment, really open through the hips. Maybe move side to side, whatever feels natural. Fix my camera. And then we'll take the right fingertips and reach out towards the side. Inhale that arm up, open, twist. Exhale through center. Reach with the left fingertips, open up the right. Exhale through center. Plant the hands, lift the hips, turn the heels back towards the back of the room. Let go into that nice wide leg forward fold. Again, shake the head no, really let that loose so that the head knows to hang. And then we'll bring those heels back in, and this time sit all the way down. And we'll take the right leg again at a figure four so that we can stretch this outer part of the hip. So sit nice and straight to start. Inhale deeply. And then exhale, walk those fingertips forward, bringing the chest towards the legs. And if you have that length, you might even round into it. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Take that right leg over. Right arm comes behind. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, you can either hook or hug. I like a hug, but we're gonna sit straight on the inhale, and on the exhale, gentle twist. Exhale, counter twist. Come back through center and switch sides. So the left leg comes in at a figure four. Again, inhale, grow nice and tall first, get that spinal alignment. And then exhale, you can just walk those fingertips out, find that hinge. And once you have that length, you can let the head fall. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Cross the right leg over. I go back. And twist. So right hand comes behind the back. Left hand, inhale up. Exhale again, you can hook. Sorry, opposite direction. Cat distracted me. Left hand behind you. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, hook or twist. Hug. I know, bum. Exhale, release, and counter twist. And we'll just bring both of the feet together. So bound angle, knees out. Too many animals. Again, find that length in the spine. Chest comes forward, and then you can maybe find your elbows connecting with the inside of the knees, gently pressing as you hinge forward. Maybe let the head go, and then rise back up. We'll take the feet out past the edges of the mat. Heels can be down, toes up, hands come behind you. How you put your hands, I prefer my fingertips pointing out to the sides. We're just gonna let both knees fall to the right. So 90-90. Inhale, come back up through center, and let both knees fall to the left. Inhale through center, and to the right. Inhale through center, and to the left. Now from here, we're gonna take a pigeon pose. I'm gonna do it from the side. Normally I would turn onto my mat, but so that you can see how the legs, so that front leg is gonna stay parallel. And then we're just gonna extend that back leg straight out from the hip socket. Bring that chest nice and tall so you can bring your hands back in line with the body first. Find that length. Inhale up. And then we're gonna exhale, come into sleeping pigeon. So we bring the body towards the legs and relax into that position, maybe even letting the head fall. You can stack your fists, or you can just let the head come down on the floor. Now your pigeon might look a little bit different than mine. So if you can't quite get that leg parallel, you can bring that diagonal in. You might even be up a little bit, and that's okay too. Or you can stay in just that 90-90, and that's still gonna give you that nice opening hip stretch. And we'll walk the hands back up on an inhale, sit back, and we'll switch to the other side. So again, you can just go into that 90-90 and hinge over that hip, or you can extend it out, send that left leg behind you, right leg in front, and you'll notice that on this side, my right angle, or my angle on that right leg is not as straight out as it is on the left. That's totally normal. So find that nice spine length first, and again, you can stay right here. You don't have to drop into the sleeping pigeon, but if you'd like, you just slowly lower the body down over that right leg. And just breathe into the stretch. Inhale, walk the hand back up. We'll come back through center. And then, because in boxing, in the conditioning portion, we spend a lot of time on our toes, my feet get sore. So I'm gonna show you guys a foot stretch. So you'll notice we come up and we tuck our toes underneath, and then we're gonna sit down onto our heels. Now at first, it's not gonna feel like much of anything. We're gonna sit and hold. While I sit and hold, I like to distract myself with something with my arms. So I'll go ahead and kind of stretch out the shoulders and the triceps, because boxing also works those. in my feet, I can start to feel stretching, kind of burning. So I'm definitely feeling a stretch across the feet. And then I'll come out of that stretch, bring the tops of my feet down, sit back onto my feet now. So this is stretching out the front side of that. And then I'll lean back. So a little lean back, maybe lifting the hips up, creating a stretch through the quadriceps. Exhale, release down. And we'll come through all fours and we'll just do a little lunge series to kind of open up the hips a little bit more. So we'll step the left foot forward, come up. So we start with just a nice alignment. So left knee stacked over left ankle, right hip stacked over right knee, and then we're gonna tuck the tailbone. So as we tuck the tailbone forward, we might feel a nice stretch across the front side of this quad and through this hip flexor. So we can just hold here for a moment and breathe. And then I like to wiggle my left toes forward, sink a little deeper into that stretch. And then exhale. Send that left leg straight, left toes point up. And then I'm gonna hinge forward, finding either the ground or blocks, just to get a stretch across the back side of that left hamstring. This is half splits. So notice my right hip still stacked above my right knee. I'm not sitting back, I'm up. So that I can exhale, come forward into that low lunge. Just creating some fluidity, some movement. Exhale, straighten the leg, half splits. Inhale, forward into that lunge. Plant the right hand. Inhale, open arm twist up. Exhale, that hand comes down, and you can just switch legs. So we start by bringing that right foot forward. Find that alignment, right knee over right ankle. Rise up. If you find yourself kind of wobbly, just bring the foot out some. So start with that simple motion of that tucking of the tailbone. And as you tuck that tailbone forward, you'll feel that stretch across the left quadricep and hip flexor. And then you can wiggle the toes forward on the right, sink a little bit lower into that stretch, maybe open the chest. You might even inhale both arms up. Exhale, let those hands come down, straighten that right leg, right toes point up, left hip stacked over left knee, half splits. So if the toe is pointed up, you're gonna get more of a stretch across the back side of the leg. You can also point the toe, but the stretch is gonna be deeper if you point it up. Exhale, sink back into that low lunge. Breathe. Exhale, push back, half splits. And breathe. Exhale, forward lunge. Plant that left hand. Inhale, open arm twist towards the right. Exhale, that hand comes down. You can bring it to the inside. Just bring the other knee back and sit back in child's pose. And rolling the body up. Articulating the spine, rolling the shoulders up, back and down. And now you're loosening back up. Have a good day.